would be open to assuming that, assuming a draft opportunity doesn't present itself, he would be very open to a return. However, Kentucky needs to do its job to make him feel comfortable in his role and make him feel comfortable that they would brand him in a way that it would be worthwhile for him to come back. And unfortunately, I don't think Kentucky has done that. And unfortunately, that has led him to say, okay, well, I'm going to be 23 years old by the time the season starts. He turns 23, I believe, November 20th, I think. He is a 23-year-old with one season of eligibility remaining at the collegiate level. We saw a best case scenario for him in terms of role and usage at Arkansas. But the reason for that was because Cason Wallace was out. Xavier Wheeler was out. He had no choice but to have that role. And yes, he was absolutely outrageously good in that role. But there's almost a backfire that comes with putting all of your chips in the freshman basket, and these freshmen are superstars. They're going to be our saving grace. If you look at the comment section of there are so many people that go, our freshmen are superstars, they're fine, which I just disagree with. I have said that on the show. I disagree with them being superstars at this next level. I hope they prove me wrong, but I've seen them with my own two eyes a long list of times. The issue is, with all of that talk about putting all the eggs in the freshman basket, Antonio Reeves is looking at that situation going, okay, well, am I just going to be put in my corner and jack up threes like Kellen Grady? Like Kellen Grady said out loud, all right, I'm just going to go back to my corner. Like that was Mr. Grad Transfer coming in for his one last role as at a blue blood, blah, blah, blah. That was Kellen Grady. Antonio Reeves is not coming back to be Kellen Grady. He wants to go somewhere where he is going to have an opportunity to make a lot of money with NIL, because I think they were okay with how NIL went this past year. He made okay money, but I think they were a little put out by Kentucky not going above and beyond to give him some branding opportunities. And that's why I kind of emphasize, if he were to come back, Kentucky would need to do a bang-up job of putting him at that next level and saying, all right, let's really brand the hell out of this kid, because he's going to be our veteran guard piece, guy capable of scoring 37 down in Fayetteville. I think when push came to shove, he is looking at this and going, it's like Sean, to a lesser extent, what happened with CJ Frederick. CJ Frederick, yeah, it sounds great for him to be the vet guy and the glue piece and potential shooting specialist off the bench and all that. But when push comes to shove, dudes don't want to be limited to one little tiny finite role, especially with 1 year of eligibility remaining. This is his last shot. If he's going to come back, he wants Kentucky to make it worth his while. And if he doesn't feel that they're going to make it worth his while and go all in with the freshman, and he's going to be Kellen Grady and just be put in his corner and jack up threes, he ain't coming back. And that's why I lean, as of May 24th, 5:52 p.m., I think Antonio Reeves is gone. I do.
And